I want to show you that it was possible getting 1,000x on Launchpad. So the seed VCs, they made a killing. They basically got there's a lot of money to be made on Launchpads. The best Launchpad out there, quite frankly, but then the next best platform out there, surprisingly, maybe not too surprising for some people, is how to make 100x, possibly even 1,000x via Launchpads. So let's say you aren't a VC. Let's say you're just a retail user who's fortunate enough to find the right project using our framework that I'm giving you in this video, or via an IEO or IDO, initial exchange offering or initial DEX offering. And the best case example, Matic, now known as Polygon. They had a Launchpad on Binance, right? They launched on Binance. And if we go through these numbers here, this is from the Binance website. So if you were a seed investor, as the people who made the intro for us to Matic, they got in at 0.0079, right? That's basically dirt cheap. Now, let's say you weren't that fortunate. You weren't a VC. You got in via the Binance Launchpad. Launchpad's sale price was 0.00263. That's basically about a quarter of a cent. So the seed VCs, they made a killing. They basically got almost a 3,700x return on their money, turning 10K to 36 million if they held all the way to the top. But guess what? The retail users who got in on Launchpad, they basically got 1,100x, turning about $300 to over $300,000 if they held all the way to the top. Now, obviously, not everybody holds all the way to the top, but I want to show you that it was possible getting 1,000x on Launchpad. So Binance Launchpad, I believe, had a cap of about under $300. So not much could you invest as a retail user. But if you held that, you still would have made a killing. Now, Polygon went on to become a huge project, top 10 market cap project. The founders became billionaires, but you could have bought this even on exchanges. The all-time low on exchanges was a third of a penny, and the all-time high was almost $3. You could have made 100x, almost 1,000x, buying on exchanges or via the Launchpad. And let's go through the past initial exchange offerings, right? So here's a chart from CryptoRank via CryptoDiffer that shows the top 15 tokens as of July this year to have done an IEO. And these are the current ROIs at that time. Matic is still king of the hill. Matic did almost 300x return. We have Axie Infinity, we have Elrond, Multiverse X now, Sandbox, and so on. But this shows you that there's a lot of money to be made on Launchpads. So even though there's a cap, there's not much money you can actually invest. If you find the right project and you hodl, you can make a killing. All right, let's actually find out what are the best Launchpads out there. Now, from crunching and analyzing all the data, the best Launchpad out there, quite frankly, is Binance Launchpad. This is where the money is at. This shows the last 35 projects to launch on Binance Launchpad have made an average return on investment of 185x. That's crazy, right? Looking at the all-time highs, Axie Infinity did 1600x, Polygon 1100x, Sandbox, Multiverse X, StepN, YZRX, Harmony, Cartesi. If you just blindly invest, not financial advice, on Binance Launchpad events, on average, if you hold all the way through to the all-time high, you're going to make 185x, almost 200x return on your money. Let's say you're investing $300. Let's say that's the cap you're going to get. And you put in that into the Launchpad. On average, $300 will turn to over $50,000, $55,000 to be exact. Obviously, not everybody gets all that. Let's say you get just half of that. Let's say you're using Tokenmetrics platform on our bull bearish indicators to help you know when to sell. Let's say you capture half of that. You're turning $300 to over 25 grand. Not too shabby. I would take that anytime. But then the next best platform out there, surprisingly, maybe not too surprising for some people, is CoinList. While not giving you 100x return on average, they have some pretty good projects. They've launched Solana, Casper, Flow, Near, Immutable X, Filecoin, Mino Protocol. And on average, the average Launchpad on CoinList gives you an ROI of 62x. That's turning $1,000 to $62,000 over 39 projects. That's a pretty good ROI. So out of all the different platforms out there, CoinList and Binance are the best. They're king of the hill. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, we have even more content for you at Tokenmetrics. Get there using the link down below.